Look at this! Holy moly! Hey everybody, it's Kate from Katie Did, and I was going to go wade the river and get some rocks, but it turns out that the river is a little too high for me to get to where I was going, so I'm in the hills now. We're going to see what we can find. This is our first find of the day, and it looks pretty darn nice. Beautiful banded agate. This is a wonderful first agate of the day. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to call it keep it or toss it. And this is definitely a keeper.
I love the bands in here. It's kind of unusual to find a Montana agate that is has fortifications like this. I sure like it.
I find these all over the place around here in the hills, and these are stones that the indigenous peoples used to make arrowheads and scrapers and that kind of thing. You find these kind of mother stones all over the place. Definitely not keeping that one, but it's fun to look at. This is an amazing big, what they might call a pudding stone in Michigan. It's a conglomerate, but it's too big for what I want to haul around. The colors aren't as spectacular as I would like, and so we're going to leave it alone. This is an agate looking piece. It certainly would tumble nice. I guess we'll keep this one. Here's another one of those indigenous mother stones. They have another word, another name, I just can't quite remember what it is right now. The river hasn't quite gotten high yet, but it's too high where I am to go wading across. So this is where we are. Lots of rocks in the hills. A pretty little piece of petrified wood. This will tumble beautifully. It's small. It's a keeper. This is a beautiful piece of jasper, maybe with a little bit of quartz in it. But you know what? I'm not gonna keep it. Itty bitty agate. Looks like it has some inclusions in it. Worth keeping. Here's another itty bitty agate. This one's just pure chalcedony. It's a tosser. Here's a rock that kind of mimics petrified wood, but it's not. It's metamorphosed rock. And so we toss it. However, when I sprayed it off, look what's hiding with it. Ah, isn't that fun? Here's another pretty agate. Can you see it? Ooh, it's bigger than I thought. Nice. Definitely a keeper. I'd say this is definitely not a keeper. Watch where you're picking things up at. They'll prick you. The sad thing is, this is a piece of quartzite, and it's not a keeper either. I'm trying to avoid the areas that have the prickly pears, not just because they stick to my fingers, but Kava, I just got one in her paw, and I had to stop and pull it out. It wasn't in deep or anything like that, but it definitely bothered her. So it's really hard to stay away from those prickly pears. It's a pretty little waterline agate. That one I'm gonna keep because it can tumble. Here's a pretty piece of porcelainite. The green I think is moss, and it's just a little too weathered for my taste, so we're gonna leave it. I'm pretty sure this is an agate. Well, if it is, it's a pretty dark one. That's a toss one. This is a teeny tiny agate, but look at the little banding. That's a keeper. There must have been a tribe that lived near here, or at least used these grounds extensively, because there's just so many core stones here. I think perhaps some of them might just be from rocks banging against each other, but there's too many that have multiple strikes against them, strikes on them, to be just plain old rocks. It's a cool tiger striped rock. It's kind of a chert. Too big, not gonna take it along. Look at the colors on this beautiful jasper. Do you think I'm gonna toss it or keep it? Bye. Look at how lovely and smooth this piece of quartz is. Feels really nice in your hand. Usually I don't keep quartz, but I just really like this piece. It's a keeper. Here's a piece that was struck off of one of those rocks. I don't know. Maybe they are all just from rocks banging together. It doesn't seem likely though. This is a piece of banded chert. This is a piece of banded chert. It's a keeper.
If you're enjoying this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and punch that like button because it really helps boost us in the algorithm. Thanks!
Found another agate. This one's really interesting. It has a couple different colors in it. See, here's another one. There's just no way this is just rocks that are banging together. Very neat. It's a very pretty piece of jasper mixed with quartz, I guess. It looks like peppermint jasper almost. What do you think? Keep it or toss it? I think I'll keep it. This agate was surrounded by cactus. Sure hope it's worth keeping. Well, it's not great, but I'm gonna keep it anyway because I bet it'll tumble nicely. And besides, I suffered for it. Check out this jasper. What a beautiful color. That's a keeper. This is kind of cool. It's a little chert nodule. Very little. We'll keep it. I'm fairly sure this is a piece of agatized wood. So pretty. It's a keeper. My goodness, I think this is an agate. It is a nice, almost chunky agate nodule. Looks like it's got some good dendrites in it. You can't really tell because it's so discolored from the ground, but woohoo! Here's another agate. Just a small one. Kind of a pretty color though. It's almost pink. Hunting the hills is somewhat different from hunting the beaches. There's more climbing for one thing. I'm not positive, but I think this might be a big chunky agate. It's looking pretty good. Oh my gosh. Wow. How exciting. Okay, now I'm beginning to think this is a setup. Look at this. Holy moly! Can't say those words that were in my head. Oh my gosh, this is huge! Look at this. I'm just sitting here on the hillside. I just can't believe it. Well, I guess that's a good place to end. Oh my gosh, that is just insane. Very heavy, by the way. Oh, that makes me feel so happy.
If you'd like to support this channel, you can also check out my Etsy store, Katie Did Rocks. The link is in the description below. Katie Did Rocks is a Highland Park Lapidary affiliate, and you can get 10% off rough rock and supplies by clicking the link in the description. If you're buying a Highland Park Lapidary machine and use the code Katie Did Rocks, I'll get a bonus.
One more little tumbling agate for the road. Almost looks like it could be a scraper, doesn't it? It's probably just broken though. I just can't believe I found that huge agate just sitting there on the hillside. I was actually coming back down because I'd found that nice nodule and I was going in the grass so that we didn't have to walk through the cactus, and there it was. Anyway, holy cow. Thanks so much for coming along. I really enjoyed myself and I hope you did too. This is Kate from Katie Did. Keep on doing.